when the pandemic closed businesses, it also put thousands of Coloradans out of work, and those Coloradans turned to the unemployment system. So did professional scammers.
We now know Colorado has paid out $19.3 million in fraudulent unemployment claims, but at the same time, state officials say they have prevented more than $433 million in fraud from going out.
In the process, they have prevented some people from getting the benefits they badly needed. Denver 7's Liz Gilardi has one woman's story.
When we showed up to interview Marguerite Juneman, she was on hold.
I'm still waiting back on that answer to that question.
She's having trouble with her pandemic unemployment claim, and she's been trying to get to the bottom of things for weeks.
So let me get back to her and answer that, okay?
Okay. What do you do?
By this point, you can probably feel her frustration. Marguerite is a jazz singer and a music teacher. She's always been self-employed. She recently received a letter from the Colorado Department of Labor and Employment saying her unemployment was not due to a major pandemic. She's trying to file an appeal and verify her identity.
Of course, at the end of the game, they're saying, well, you're going to get it all in one lump sum. I said, I don't really care. I said, I want to know how come the system is not working.
It's a system that's been inundated by fraud. Previous figures showed $6.5 million in fraudulent claims. Now we're learning $19.3 million has been paid out. That's an estimated 1.1 million fraud claims. CDLE says they expect that number will only grow because there are thousands of suspected claims currently being investigated.
If we had not have put in fraud holds, as we did early on, if we did not have people going through ID Me Now, as difficult as it is for some individuals, it did absolutely nothing, we would have paid out $37 billion in fraudulent payments.
Officials have also said some fraudsters are so bold that they contact lawmakers or the media pretending to have a legitimate claim. The state has a task force to combat unemployment fraud and once again promised to prosecute people who are preying on the system.
Now we are all suspect, okay, as frauds. And it's not like, I understand them, that's part of their job. They have to secure that.
But while we sat with Marguerite on the phone today, she was unable to get her issue resolved.
I am not employed by anyone. I am self-employed. And they're asking me to prove why I was let go of my job.
Asking for proof in an attempt to crack down on fraud while legitimate claims are caught in the middle. Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.